She thought it was just a simple ride home from a friendly coworker, but what happened next will send chills down your spine. What did he really want? Why did he take her off the main road? Stay with us, because the truth is far more disturbing than she ever imagined. He said it was just a ride home, but what he did still haunts me. It was raining the night I stayed late at the office. The storm outside was relentless. Thunder cracked like a whip across the sky. I stood under the building's awning, hugging my coat around me.
My phone was dead.
No taxis in sight. Everyone else had already left. Except for him. Daniel.
Quiet.
Polite. Always a little too friendly. He appeared beside me, umbrella in hand. Need a ride home? He asked, smiling. I hesitated. He was a coworker. Familiar, but not close. Still, I nodded. I just wanted to get home. We walked to his car, a black sedan that smelled faintly of pine and leather. The warmth inside was a relief from the cold rain. He started the engine. Soft music played on the radio, something classical. The city lights blurred through the wet windshield. We talked. Mostly small things.
Work.
The weather. Then his hand brushed mine on the center console. I pulled away, pretending not to notice. The air shifted. I told him my address. He smiled, but took a wrong turn. This is not the way, I said gently. He chuckled. I know a shortcut, he replied. My stomach tightened. I looked out the window. We were leaving the main roads. The streetlights grew farther apart. The silence between us grew heavier. I tried to laugh it off. I think you missed the turn. He said nothing. His grip on the steering wheel tightened. I reached for my phone, forgetting it was dead. Panic began to creep in. The road narrowed. Trees pressed in from both sides. No houses. No people. Daniel, I said, trying to keep my voice calm. This is not the way. He glanced at me. That smile was gone. His eyes were dark, unreadable. We are almost there, he said softly. Almost where? I asked. He did not answer. I gripped the door handle.
Locked.
My heartbeat pounded in my ears. Rain hammered the roof of the car like a warning. I saw a clearing ahead. A cabin. Lights off. I told myself to stay calm. I faked a cough. I think I am going to be sick, I said, leaning forward. He stopped the car. The moment the engine clicked off, I yanked the door. Still locked. He turned toward me, slowly. And then, he reached into his coat pocket. I froze. My breath caught in my throat.
He pulled out a small key.
The locks clicked open. I did not wait. I shoved the door and stumbled into the mud, slipping in the rain. Behind me, he called out.
Wait.
You do not understand. But I was already running. Branches scratched my arms. My shoes sank into the wet ground. The darkness seemed to close around me. I could hear him crashing through the woods behind me, calling my name, not angrily, almost pleading. I did not care. I kept running, until I saw headlights. A truck. I burst out onto the road, waving my arms wildly. The driver slammed the brakes, jumped out, cursing in confusion. I pointed back at the woods, gasping for air. There is a man, he tried. He took me the wrong way. Please help me. The driver pushed me into his cab, locked the doors, and grabbed his phone. Behind us, nothing. No Daniel. No car. Only trees, shivering in the storm. The police came. They searched the woods. No cabin. No tire marks. No trace of him. He never returned to the office. His desk was cleared the next day. No one knew where he went, or so they said. But sometimes, I wake up at night, heart racing. I hear soft classical music playing outside my window, and I wonder, is he still trying to finish that ride home? I moved to a new apartment shortly after. Changed my number. Switched jobs. For a while, I looked over my shoulder at every corner. Jumped at every familiar face in a crowd. But time passed. The fear dulled, though it never fully left. I told myself it was over. That he was gone. That I was safe. Yet, some nights, when the rain falls just right, when the wind whispers through the cracks in my window, I still feel that presence. A lingering memory behind me, like unfinished business in the dark. He said it was just a ride home, but what he did still haunts me. And maybe it always will.